As a child, I didn't have large groups of friends, but the 4 or 5 friends I had were very close to me, and the 1 or 2 were even more close. So, out of the few friends I had, the few friends I had close lived very close to me, and we would play in the street all the time, and we were friends all the time, and we didn't really fall out much. We just played. Maybe might have had a disagreement where we disagreed about whether the goal went in or not or something silly. But no major breakups of friendships. There were good, healthy friendships, and we all just went out and had fun, and it was something very natural and organic. So that was the sort of friendships I had. But there weren't that many. I wasn't having like large group of friends. And in terms of school, I got on with everyone. Didn't have any problems. I kept to myself most of the time. The few friends I had, they were close friends, and I used to involve myself in any games that were being played. And that was where friends weren't needed. We just got involved in a football game or something and just played at break time and playtime. I wasn't a lonely child at all. I wasn't in the playground on my own, standing in a corner somewhere. I used to play conkers. I used to play cards. And in those days, marbles. Marbles was very popular, and you'd collect these marbles and conkers and cards, and you'd play to win, you'd play to collect, you'd play to make your collection bigger, and so every day at playtime we'd be playing marbles to get more marbles and to win. We'd be trying to win football cards by playing them who can get it closest to the wall. So if you got it closest to the wall, let's say I had 5 cards and they had 5 cards, and we both threw our 5 cards. Whoever got closest to the wall would take all 10. So we'd collect and then, I got this card now. I wanted this one. Oh, I wanted this. So we followed football. We played football. We collected football cards, played marbles. So it was amazing school life. Amazing. Just basically it was just all play. It's all play and work and enjoying. There wasn't any bad memories. I would say that was the memory I had as a child at school, and friends and relationships and social networks.
That sounds really lovely and wholesome. It's wonderful to hear how you had such meaningful and close friendships, even if they were a smaller circle, and how your social interactions were filled with fun and play. It really paints a picture of a joyful and engaging childhood full of those classic childhood games and experiences. So, thinking back to your school days, were there any particular moments or events that really shaped your confidence or maybe even challenged you? For instance, was there a particular project or a moment where you had to overcome a challenge, or maybe even a time when you stepped up as a leader or felt a bit insecure and had to grow from it? I'd love to hear about any of those defining moments.
One thing I'd say is I've already mentioned one already where I sold that Ferrari horse to the Great Paul Motors in Loughborough. That showed a lot of guts, a lot of bravery. And then after that, I went back to see if I could sell them some more and said, can I make you some more? And you can sell them at the convention, the Ferrari. But my exams came up and tests came up, and I made about 5 or 6 or 8, I'm not sure, but they weren't of the right quality, so I never took them in. So that showed that I had some standard, that I wasn't willing to bring something to the table that wasn't of the right standard. And then one time I was in a play called Elijah. One of my roles was to dance and sing. I had some lines as well. I had to speak, and I had to dance on the stage. And I had to rehearse that dance. And on the day of the play, I had marbles in my pocket because I love playing marbles. So as I was dancing on the stage, there's marbles jingling in my pocket, and everyone was laughing their heads off. And I didn't find that as an embarrassment. I found that funny. Everybody found it funny, and I